Hi everyone, this is Cindy the Crochet Ray here. Doesn't tell me this is my first time recording on my new cell phone, so it doesn't really tell me how many minutes I have. So if I all of a sudden cut out, my apologies. It might be a part two, or if I don't know how to combine things. And I don't really know where to look at the camera to talk to you. So I could be staring off. Maybe I stare here and then it will look right. But I'm so used to just staring at me. Anyways, I'm going to talk to you about some of my FOs that I've done and my current whip that I'm doing and some other talks that were in the title. Okay, first off, late Saturday night. I am bushed. I am tired. I had some crazy sleep this past week and stuff. But anyways, let's get going. So the wonderful Bailey, and I will link her channel down, gifted me a cute little box of some yarns. One I had, the other two brands I don't have. I've always wanted to try the Scarfy yarn. And us Canadians, I don't know if it's in the States or anywhere else, but it's pretty stinking high price for one. So I was very excited when I received it, and it pretty much dropped everything that was on my hook, and I used the pattern that was on the label for your basic scarf. It was like 23 stitches, I believe, and it's half double crochet back and forth. And I used it till there was maybe very small. I had to frog back the row because I couldn't complete it with the sewing end. And at first I thought, oh, it was black, but then I realized no, charcoal is gray because it's a charcoal aqua color. Sorry, I'm going to bed after this, so. I cannot tell you the length of the scarf, but it is gorgeous. It mixes into like solid blues, to the mix in the grays, to complete charcoal, and it's, well, yeah. So that's what it is. It's very long, and it's enough where I can whip it around. See, I'm not really allergic to wool. But when I have it up close, it's getting a little itchy for me against my skin. So maybe I am sensitive, or maybe because I'm skin to skin. But I remember I had a top on here before, and I wasn't itchy then. So, yeah. So thank you, Bailey. I really love making it. It's really very soft. But yeah, I'm really getting, not itchy, but it's irritating me for some reason. You don't irritate me, Bailey, but this yarn is. So maybe against my skin is a no-no. But, just resting it on clothes, it's fine. But yeah, I'm getting a little itchy. So maybe I am sensitive to wool. But it was very beautiful. I would definitely work with it again. It's just around my neck. Like, touching it, I don't get it. But maybe the neck is more sensitive. So that's my one object that I finished. It took me about 2 days to do, only because I thought, okay, I'm going to go and do the Ophelia spiral. And I know I got to swallow my words because I say I'm not going to do any of those fancy-bancy in things until later, but it's too cute. I've got the yarn. This isn't mine. I'm making stuff for my sister. So, and because green is her favorite and purple is my favorite, I decided to do a solid green and then just trim it with purple. And I only did, I'm trying to not show my disgusting arms too much, but I've kind of squished it a little bit, so it's not really spinning as much as it will spin. But that's what I did. I did a thing of 60, and because I just wanted to make a short one. And so that is my sandwich looking thing going to my sister. And this is the one that everyone's doing. I used a 4 weight. Can't remember the hook size I used. And then there's my first tassel ever. I have not made my, look at my nice tasseling skills. I gotta improve, but actually now that I don't know, something happened with the little hump over here, but it's actually not that bad. When you actually look away and then look again with non-judging eyes. So that's my second make of the week. When I'm stressed, I crochet. So that's why I got, I think, a lot done. But in the end, it all worked out. Praise God for that. Half the stuff, not all. And I've done this basket, I think, for now a good week and a half or so. It is, okay, the height, it's the basket. I used peach and white and grayish white yarn. I used 5 strands of yarn for this. And it ended up being 11 high, 15 across. And it is none other than the Jada and Stitches basket. Isn't that cool? It has the pink yarns, pink and peachy yarn together. I absolutely am in love with this. And it is already holding, this is now my gnome basket. So I have all the colors that I'm using for my gnome. See, this is the color that I used for this. Now I'm using it for the noses. And I'm working on green ones. And this is the color I used for part of this basket. That's the gray and the white. And I thought, wouldn't this be cool? Because, you know, men and women have gray in their hair as well. So I thought I'd use the leftover of this. I have more of this too. Where? I have no idea. That's the joys of packing your yarn and storing it and fiddling around with it. So this one is a Jada and Stitches basket. I think why it's roughly like this is because my tension, I think, is a little too tight. I don't know. Maybe there's too much yarn on for the hook I used, but it's deep. It's deep. It's there. You can see how much yarn it's holding. It's amazing. It's deep too. So, yeah, that's my thing. And I'm going to leave that near me. So whatever my current projects are, my whips, whatever fits in this basket, I'm going to do. Whatever doesn't, it's not going to be on my hook. So there we go. Now, so we got that done. We got my beautiful scarf done. My last item is, and it took me, I would say, if I were to wake up and focus, probably it would take me a good 6 hours maybe to make one. This one's going to my sister because, well, I'm using the green yarn for it. And I know whenever things come about, she will want what I make. So there you go. So this is the book I showed in another video. And I pick and prod with what I used. So you see this little guy here? Okay, I don't have the arms or the legs, I didn't make, but I used the body for this pattern with this guy's hat. I will be making a girl, so most likely I'll be using the Santa's body and this little girl's hat and putting the flower on. So that is the gnome talk. We are going to talk gnomes. This book I got at Mary Maxim, and I think it's on their clearance, so once it's gone, it's gone. Will I ever attempt some of these? I think I will. Like, I would try and do this little bunny hat. I've tried to do striped legs on something else, so I don't know. We'll try. We'll see how ambitious I get. But why I'm interested in talking about these gnomes. Now, you've seen these two gnomes in a live and in my other video. During the live, I guess we were talking about selling them and how much time it took, and I'm currently, the one I just finished, I used a 4 hook and 4 weight. So it is humongous. It's like huge by 1 inch. The gnome I'll be showing you is 7 inches high, so it's a little shorter, but it's like 13, close to 14 inches in body because of the hook I used. I'm making a second one. That's my whip. Where is it? This is the second one. And as you can see, the size kind of matches theirs. So, yeah, you'll see. Like, I counted how many rows I did. And in my next one I'm going to show you, you'll see it. Anyways, I'm rambling. I apologize. I just was noticing, you can see I'm tired. I'm getting the grocery bags. Okay, talking gnome. I've decided there were wonderful names that were given in the live. I remember some of them, and I don't remember some of them. So if you can kindly write in the comments if you would purchase one of these for $40. I'd be charging like $40 each. And plus the shipping is on top of shipping. These are like 7-inch, 8-inch gnomes. They're quite big. I'm testing out to see what the other one comes out to be, but I think it will end up being like this size. And if you could just write in the comments what names you would name them. Some suggestions I liked were like the Fruity and Loop or something it was. And then there was Ma and Pa. I really liked the Ma and Pa. And then there was Tinkle and Winkle or Tinky. I can't remember. See what I'm talking about? And to go back and figure out where, it's a little hard. So, what I would like you to do in the comments is to help me out on the names, if you were one of them, to comment in that live, to just comment it down so that I have it permanently. And if you think $40 is a reasonable price, plus they would pay shipping and handling. And yeah, like I'd be giving the person the choice, whether you want like a solid blue hat with a black body, or you know what I mean. And I'm going to be showing throughout when I make them different gnomes, because there was another idea, and I wrote it down somewhere here, that came up with something that I thought, yeah, let's make that out and figure that out. So yeah, if you want to let me know in the comments what you would pick. So there's these two guys. And then the one that's on my whip. And my green guy. This is my one I just finished today. I sewed it on Lisa's Live. And this one I decided I don't like to chain one. So I did this continuous. So I kind of slightly changed what they written in that book to just continuing. Then you don't have any of that, seam. And this is what I mean about the gray, bit of gray in his beard. I don't know. It's just guessing on what you think about how much bearding you want to put on and the different length. And see, I like that you can just bend this and fluff it up and see, this is what I mean by it's a huge one. So yeah, this is Mr. Green. Mrs. Green may not be a Mrs. Maybe be a granddaughter, because I've got an idea for the girl one. So I'll just compare the sizes. See, they're pretty much the same. And someone was saying that, are they flat? They're not really flat bottom, but they're definitely round enough where you can balance it somewhere and it will stay. Obviously, my hand is a little lumpy bumpy, but yeah. So that's what I've been doing. That's all I have been doing in the crochet. I was really hoping to do a video with the one that's completed with the green. Yeah. I really love them. I am becoming a gnome fanatic. So let me know in the comments again the name that you may have picked during the live. If you think $40 is lowballing me, the measurements are, about approximately 8 inches high. Will I add any extra arms in that? Well, it just depends. I'm just wanting to keep it simple and basic at the time. Color is, like I said, you pick a color. I could probably do it. As you can tell, this is the green pea, and I think this was the spring colored. But yeah, thank you for tuning in to my makes and my gnome talk. And I feel like maybe I'll be a little pippy tomorrow once I go to bed after this video. So yeah, thank you. Or maybe do I look this way where the camera is? We'll figure it out. So yeah, this is the new family member in my gnome life. Thank you. I'll give you a close-up. And this time I think I read the pattern right with the nose and the ear, because as you can see the hat goes up a bit more. So that's all, folkies. Love you all and take care. Have a good weekend. I want to do a Cindy update, but if I do, I'm afraid I jinx myself. Anyways, love you all. Thank you for your awesome comments. Can't wait to rehash and remember the names that you either come up with again or new ones. And any ideas would be great of selling them. Like I said, I'm trying to different hooks. I'm rambling because I'm tired, so I'm going to take care. 20 minutes. Whoo, can you make it to the end? That's my sign for give me a like. First time I think I've ever said that in my life on my channel. Alrighty. Sorry, this is a sign language word. Can't remember what it is. My mind's going on me. Love you guys. How do I end it? I don't know. New camera. New camera.